Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
What's the rush, Sob?
Just out of view. It's locked from the other side. I wonder where it leads. Let's see what you're hiding.
Hold on. There will be plenty of work in that vault. Sorry, you have red caps working in your cells.
The right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some.
Why were these particular red caps?
The Rivington General.
The boys ready? Good job, Captain. Should last us the journey.
Chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees traveling. If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
What's the rush, Sob? Can't we stay here for a bit?
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
You look like you need to clean off the road dirt. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water and a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
Counting house? This rumour mill is going mad. Thieves, murderers, monsters, all hell's breaking
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
You're the one who took a beating.
Survive the beating. Let that be the end of it. Feed and fret. Don't make things worse.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi. Or want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger, or maybe a spear is more your thing. You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh? Yep, that's me. On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. Oh, yay! Want more? Want less? Want to sell? Want to buy? You know where I am. Bye!
like. They'll starve here as starve there. People will help. You'll see.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
They were big, and they were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Get to the city. Don't have the strength to face another 10 days on the road. You'll figure something out. Pieces of your body clearing outside tomorrow. Mark my words.
There's more than one way to skin a crescent.
Before I saw the giant
Everything you read in the broadsheets. That so-called army is probably not...
something over there.
He's in a jail cell.
What's that? Something over there.
Attention!
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Survive the beast. But that'll be the end of it. It'll make things worse.
Fretting. Still want to put a stop to them.
Never a dull moment.
I've packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
Mummy, I don't want to leave.
I don't care. I know.
I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Be safe in the wild.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
They've had nothing but scraps for days.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy. If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me.
We loved Father.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
You're wrong about Father Lorgan's killer.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to
We interpret. We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out? Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Father Lorgan. I've nothing against Father Lorgan. Ilmater rest his soul. But his methods need to rest with him. We need change.
I still can't believe... Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering. Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at mealtimes.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red. A poisoned blade. Paralysis.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge. Hiding Brilgor from fists.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too. Not a clue. Rivington's riddled with old smugglers' tunnels and the like. I wouldn't go poking around in them if I were you. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too. Looks like a room key, maybe? Nothing in here, that's for sure. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of... Oh, good. More blood to clean up, I suppose.
That might be worth a look.
collar looks familiar. Does this cap belong to Gale?
Yeah.
The Tressum seems nervous, but you can't quite tell why.
Kitty? How vulgar. You can call me... Actually, it's better if you don't call me at all. That'll be all, thank you. Please. I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy luxuriating in solitude. You'd be able to lay so much as a finger on me. Still, I've no desire to watch you flail about in the attempt. I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favourite meat. Importance is relative. A letter may be important to one. A growling belly may be more important to another. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta! In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
too good.
We loved Father Logan as you did. Never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
He goes straight to the source.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
You've returned, yet my flyers have not. I suppose they've flown this mortal coop, so to speak. Make your report. How did the battle unfold? Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight. As for you, flightless one, it was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed. You have my thanks. Your service will not be forgotten.
Coo. Coo. Coo.
Just stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
Everything you read in the book is probably normal, like a goblin.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot. Woof! Charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Your robbers are usually decent enough. They take your gold, but they leave your wits intact.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Stop fretting.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldurs Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never have...
Not for us to decide who deserves it. We interpret scripture and teachings, but we know nothing.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Such a baby. The circus is right there.
My dad said I'm not allowed.
Would be most pleasing to sleep
You
in.
do everything your dad tells you. Zog said to leave, so we're
No.
end of story.
It'd be no
And
different.
let's sneak into the circus.
No refugees.
Guild robbers for you.
That might be worth a look.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
A prickling hum runs through your very being. Your patron does not trust this clown. Not one bit.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
You stare, but glean no ill intent from the clown. Perhaps the makeup just threw you off.
Come now! Don't be a cowardly Connie! Perhaps you need a little encouragement! Now! Up! Double sharp! Or poor Buddy here might think you don't like him. Have I only mice in the audience? Or does someone here know the meaning of courage? I'll do it! Finally! Someone with steel in their spine! Come on up! Before we begin, I owe you all a most humble apology. This wasn't how the show was supposed to go. I chose you. Yet you refuse me. So know that this is all your fault. Very well. Praise the Absolute. Is this part of the show?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Ready for another round? What's it gonna take?
Shall we cut and run? You're mine.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Got to press on.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Soldier.
The dance macabre. Another shifter. Shame. I thought we were playing a real clown.
I thought you were part of the show at first, but that was real.
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
Dribbles? He can't be dead. He can't.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
You took those bastards down like it was nothing. It was amazing.
Coming to this plane was a mistake. Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every colour and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? Huh. I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations fall. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed. That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
I killed him. Bathed in his blood. A death worthy of the list. Of the tribunal. Mistress needed his body parts for her art. The greatest honor of them all. I saw in your eyes what I see in my own. Death. I am called Thumb.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles? Oh, well, at least he won't complain about extra rehearsals anymore. Find his corpse for me, will you, darling? I'll resurrect him. The show must go on after all. Perhaps I'll make some improvements along the way. I'd hurry if I were you. In this heat, things tend to go ripe rather quickly, if you catch my meaning.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers, at least.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
No. Dolor did. Splendid. Kill. Our blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets. Yes, but once more.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Hello again, my vicious little worry.
Let's get on with it.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
Please, leave me be.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwen is buried.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter.
Darling Shira,
Time for a family
faithful to
reunion.
the crying god. Long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain. You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it? The urge to laugh dwindles. And you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
Some rest's better than none.
Can't afford to stay idle.
All right, what now?
That helped.
be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want.
North Worms Crossing, South Rivington.
Our kind?
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious or spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency. I will repeat, for the last time, may I add, do you have means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business. Eyes open, body still. The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
Siders. Enough, Ketzer. Sir, you need to stay clear.
Nearly there now. See the city. Up on the hill.
There is so much wrong with that name.
But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
We never allowed sweet things right before
Sometime we'll make an exception.
To take down
Unless you stop sulking and start walking right now. Nearly there now. You see the city? Up on the hill. They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
And I'm sure the men
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
And don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
You and I have nothing more to say to one another.
Children's toys rigged to explode. Just when you think you've seen the worst people can do, something like this happens.
Can't stay here in Rivington. We're a danger to all of us.
Here we are, Griselda. All in one piece.
I wish the cult had been our farm, though. Oh, for God, at least we...
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
Oh, here we go. Here it comes. Yes, yes, yes! Amazing! Perfect! No notes!
We're farmers, Chris. What? No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Oh, trust me. Your eyes say it all. Everyone wants to pet him.
Some of us don't.
Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
Oh, what a tease! I can't believe it! Maybe next time.
Can't leave a hunch behind them. Just can't.
Piss off, would you? I've got some papers I have to file to get in. Apparently. Bloody bleeding bureaucrats.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wondered, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister. Grr.
Actually got here safely, towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Christine didn't clean the cook. Can't figure out how Garon puts up with her. Maybe she treats him special in the sack. No, Giselle, don't think about it.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that. I'm really worried about Umi.
I'm not in the mood. Leave me alone.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Your face is familiar, but it isn't Danis's face. His is the only face I want to see. And I'll never see it again.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Can a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Thought I would have noticed some explosive teddy bears lying around. Guess not. Well done, I suppose.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe and then found out I'm last in line to get in, 'cause I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
Look at this car. Wait, what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
If won't get us.
Look at that. Finest pie the fruit could have made.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
This
state of this cart. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
What's that?
Another defeat will wipe us out.
Look at that! Broken and made.
They need to be wiped out. Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
It is only right to mourn.
Who will stand
We shed
then
tears.
and the innocent?
So we may shed blood.
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
What will we do? So few of us left.
Our strength was never
This is for our people. This is the end.
As long as we stand together,
Then we should end it on our terms, not hiding in fear.
We let emotion
I'll
cloud our
destroy
judgment
every
and
last
it almost
bloodsucker.
doomed us. We need strategy and cool heads.
There'll always be more. They spread like locusts.
Vampires to strike here.
and let them marshal all their
So we
strength
should do
against
nothing.
us.
Just wait for the next
Do not
wave.
like our chances. Cazador's nest of
Rush into
serpents
their
must
claws
be
again.
disturbed.
Another defeat will wipe us
Nothing
out.
less will do.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear, but we cannot build plans on fear. We will have to act for all our sakes.
They need to be wiped out, exterminated. Nothing less will do.
If we fail, who will stand between them and the innocent?
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same.
I know tears will not bring
We
our
have no
children
good
back.
choices.
There is nothing to forgive. It is only right to mourn.
We shed tears today, so we may shed blood tomorrow.
What if this is it for our people? What if this is the end?
Then we should end it on our terms, not hiding in fear.
There are so few of us left.
Our strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
As long as we stand together, we can never be truly
I'll
broken.
destroy every last bloodsucker. I swear it.
There'll always be more. They spread like locusts.
So we should do nothing.
Let emotion
Just wait
cloud
for the
our
next
judgment,
wave.
and it almost doomed us. We need strategy and cool heads.
Should we fortify the camp? Wait for the vampires to strike here?
And let them marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
Cannot rush into their claws again.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im oraknete. Krasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps, earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Serpents must be exterminated. Nothing less will do.
And if our children still live, what would happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear.
Every last blood
We cannot build plans on fear. We will have to act for all our sakes.
They spread like locusts.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
Forgive me. I know tears will not bring our children back.
There is nothing to forgive. It is only right to mourn.
We cannot
We
rush
shed
into their
tears
claws again.
today,
Another
so
defeat
we
will
may
wipe
shed
us out.
blood tomorrow. We can never be truly brave.
We have no good choices.
We let emotion cloud our judgment, and it almost do.
We need strategy and cool-headed. Shall we fortify the camp?
Their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Come on, open up.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform.
This one is newly changed. Its body is weak. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Help me. I am so hungry. We are new to our collective. My birth was difficult. The vessel fought hard. It left me weak. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
Done.
Time to press ahead.
Gods, it's hot in here. Got it.
Absorb its potential if you consume it.
Curious.
Come on, let's go.
Let's get going.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
City, said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
A few days in a jail cell. At least we'll have a bed.
The circus of the last days has returned. See dryads, gin, and Dribbles the
Quite
clown.
a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Varian does this thing with her whip on her fours and... Such a prude. Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner, drinks. Pleasure house, den of decadent delights. The librarian does this thing with her whip on her fours and... Such a prude. Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that tenement.
Librarian does this thing with her whip on her fours and...
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
Hear me. Teresa's caress also has physical.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a...
I found so many
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me? Of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf!
He'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of nativity.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. You're damn right. I can't believe they wouldn't let us in. The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Come to Baldurs Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Long enough. We should return for the ceremony.
We have time.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us, so he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass beneath his palace. There's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this. I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? Aye, I'll second that. It's all right where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
shapeshifter's key. Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Will I do?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Theon, gold grind. Murdered by my son. Oh man, that's awful. Baldur.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Dwarf, like me.
The spell's power wanes.
Still alive. So that's progress.
And if a patron confuses me, what am Why does crossing have so few
It's your birthday. You just
A librarian does this thing with her wit on all fours and...
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Sharess's Caress is a professional.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Sharessa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing.
Oh, sensation. Another drow for my feasting eyes. In darkness bred, yet no less delicious for it. Elegant, decadent, and oh so dangerous. I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting? Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
I want to give it a good rumple.
Damn, Hoots. That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. but I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? Right as falling rain. What's it to you, chuffer?
Don't worry your pretty head about the them all like a lute.
Last thing I need's the manip on my arse. See you around, doll. Keep that fire stoked for me.
Damn it all, that guy's loaded! You just chased off a full coffer of tips. But I've still got 1 tip left, just for you. Don't stand between a gal and her gold mine.
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I...
Please, just make the drinks. I'm not telling you about Raphael's sex life.
Someone with all the power of the 9 hells. He must have brought so many to their knees.
Distracted recently. Pulsing through my brain.
Right tool will do the trick.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state. Make any sense?
It will when you've met the drought.
Am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Callan. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you. Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Excellent.
Come on, can't stay idle.
What's the plan? Got to move.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Who? Oh, yes. Jara. I will miss her coin, it's true. Though perhaps this is not what you meant. Free your mind of her. Let us look forward, never back.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful. One moment, forever emblazoned on my memories. I won't soon forget it.
With a flick of the wrist.
It's your birthday. You deserve it. Lose.
The librarian does this thing with a whip.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Sharesh's caress is a professional.
I'd probably break his...
Sharesh's caressing waiting your whistle.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prism that you need, not the illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer, an artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus, is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite. Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The Hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. hidden. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who of course